Hi everybody, Bob with Knivestown here. I'd like to do a review for you today on a knife by Emerson Knives. This particular model is called the Emerson Persian Folder. And as you know, all Emerson knives are just an excellent example of the tactical knife. And this one is no exception. Although this one is a little bit of a different design than many of the Emerson knives. It's, I'll show you what I mean. It's quite a bit more stylish, I suppose, or different design. As always, Emerson, #1 hard-use knives in the world, and made in the USA. That's good to see. The knife ships in a plastic sleeve with a product card. Here. Here's the knife handle unopened. Just give you a look around on it there. The handle is certainly big enough. It's a good size handle. You can see there. And when you open the blade, there's what you get. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. That is something. Take a look at that blade. You'll be able to see that the very point tip of this knife is just absolutely needle sharp. Yeah, that is just like a needle. Very, very sharp blade. It is a conventionally ground blade with the V grind. The grind starts. You can see that the blade goes more than halfway before the grind actually starts, and then when it does, it's a flat ground. It's flat ground from about the 2/3 point of the blade downward, and it's not the chisel grind like we see on some Emerson knives. That blade is 4.1 inches long, and the handle is 5.5 inches. So we've got a 9.6 inch knife overall. The handle is made of G10. G10 scales around titanium liner lock, and a G10 back spacer back here, which is pretty much the standard formula for Emerson knives. That's the same formula that all Emerson knives follow. This particular knife is a little bit different, as you can see with this blade design. This is not what you would call an everyday carry knife, or a utility, everyday utility knife. This knife, as you can see, it means business, and certainly, I guess you could say that you would be well prepared, would be one way of putting it, if you were to carry this knife. This knife is based on a design that Emerson made of a fixed blade knife, and it was carried by our troops in Bosnia, and was so successful there that they decided that they would make a folding version for the public. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the CRKT Hisatsu knife, with although it's not the same exact kind of blade, but sort of, I guess the spirit of the knife is the same. Get a close-up look at the handle there. You can see it does have a lanyard hole here, and it does have the normal operating screws, Phillips head there and flathead screw there for easy field use. There's the Emerson logo. You do get the thumb disc. It does not have the wave opener on it, like many Emerson knives do, but you do have this knurled thumb disc, which I really like. I like that thumb disc. It works very well. There's jimping on the back there for your thumb. Little there's grip ridges there on the liner lock, and as you can see, that works just in the same way that any liner lock does. The knife is opened and the lock moves forward, moves over. There's some further gripping ridges back here. The pocket clip is strong. That's a tight pocket clip, but not too tight. It's just right. You can remove it if you want, but you can't swap it. It doesn't go to either side. This is right hand tip up carry. You can see that fine checkering there for grip. The edges are beveled. So there's really not a sharp corner on it. There's nothing sharp except of course the blade, but that's a very easy, comfortable handle. There is this kind of a finger groove there, or indentation, and then another portion back here for your remaining 3 fingers. It's well designed. It's well designed for grip. No doubt about that. It's almost a pistol grip, actually, when you see how far it drops down. Not exactly, not quite, but almost. It does have characteristics of that. And then of course the blade, you can see what piercing and slashing potential that blade would have. Yeah, that is a very nice knife, and it will do some serious work. It's built rugged, built solid like a tank, like all Emerson knives are. Absolutely one-handed. Well, very good. Well, thanks a lot. I'll see you again.